Previously on Junior MasterChef.
Your first team challenge and you're racing towards the finish line.
Anthony's blue team triumphed in the massive school tuck-shot challenge.
Oh my gosh, our team just went nuts.
And Nick overcame a punctured pair to win the pressure test.
Absolutely brilliant.
I'm really happy I just do a little dance.
Tonight, the top 12 face a brand new challenge that's full of surprises.
I'm just hoping that it's not live.
What the heck is in that box?
And a very special guest
So the dish you'll be making today,
sets a recipe that's to die for.
my advice is less is more.
Less might be more, but more is Jack.
At stake for the winner, $15,000 thanks to Omo, a trophy, and the title of Australia's first ever Junior MasterChef.
I walked into the MasterChef kitchen and I'm feeling extremely excited. And I just want to get in there and cook.
Good morning. Welcome back to the MasterChef kitchen. One of you standing here is going to be Australia's first Junior MasterChef. Are you going to prove to us that you've got what it takes?
Yes.
Okay, then.
You're going to prove to us that you've got what it takes?
Yes, Chef!
Brilliant. To remain a contender in Junior MasterChef, you must survive the next 2 days. Tomorrow, for 4 of you, it'll be time to go home.
I really don't want to go home this week. I really want to win the whole Junior MasterChef. It'd just be the greatest honour.
Let's take a look at the scoreboard and see where everyone is currently placed. Congratulations, Sophia. You're sitting in first place, closely followed by Sienna. So that's the way things are sitting at the moment, but as you all know, over the next few challenges, anything can change.
I'm excited about this first challenge of the week. Why? Because we've never seen it on MasterChef. Today's challenge is called Choose a Box. Inside each box is a different core ingredient. And one of them will be the core ingredient that you all will have to cook with to create a delicious Asian inspired dish.
I don't really do that much Asian.
As you can see, we have 3 boxes. To work out what core ingredient is in each box, you won't get to smell, you won't get to look, and of course, you won't get to taste. You will have to touch.
I really don't want to be the person to put my hand inside the boxes. I'm really bad with touching something and not knowing what it is.
At the front, there's a steamer basket. And in keeping with the Asian theme, inside that steamer basket are 12 fortune cookies. And the one person that breaks it open and finds a red ticket, that's the person that's going to play Choose a Box. Are you guys ready?
Yes, Chef!
Come up to the front, lift the lid on the steamer, and pick a fortune cookie. Now to find out who has got that lucky red ticket. Who's got it? Lucy!
Yay. Okay, Lucy, would you like to come up and put your hand in the first box?
Pretty scared of putting my hand into the first box. I'm just hoping that it's not live.
I really wouldn't want to do that at all, because maybe it was a live crab that could, like, snip your hand off.
What are you feeling?
I don't know, it's a bit slimy.
Lucy, what do you think it is?
I have no clue.
Have you felt anything like this before?
I think it might be, maybe it could be raw meat.
Raw meat. Would you like to move along and see what's in one of the other boxes? Box number 2. What could be inside the box? In she goes.
I can feel a few leaves and it's sort of like coral. I can't think of what it could be.
Is it soft or hard?
I think there might be a few different things in there because I can feel some things are soft and some things are hard.
Have you had enough of feeling that one?
Yes, definitely.
OK, moving on to box number 3. In you go. What's it like in there?
It's quite hard and quite big. I think I can feel like a leg on the back of it. I have no clue what it is.
She looks at all of us in like a weird face, and so they're all just like, what the heck is in that box?
Lucy, remember, you're picking the core ingredient that everyone will have to cook with in this Asian-inspired challenge. Which box are you going to go for? 1, 2, or 3?
I think I'll pick 3.
Lucy, box number 1 was calamari. What's in box number 2? They are different types of mushrooms. Right, let's find out what's in box number 3, the box that you've picked. Ah! I had to do it. Right, the core ingredient that everyone else will have to cook with today is duck. Hands up, who's happy with cooking with duck? Oh, Nick. You're not happy, Nick?
I've never cooked with duck before. I know what flavours go with it, but I'm not quite sure how to cook it.
I mean, there's a few dangers with cooking with duck. You know, you overcook it and it goes dry, OK? You want to cook it with still a nice, you know, pinkness to it if you're cooking the breast, all right? It's really important that you render down the fat and make it nice and crispy.
You've got 1 hour and 10 minutes to produce a beautiful duck dish with an Asian theme. And time starts now.
Good luck, guys.
When we went into the pantry, there's just so many Asian ingredients there, and I don't know where to start.
George!
Can you get me a Vitalot 2 cups?
I'm just thinking maybe I could do a salad, perhaps put some sliced duck on top.
Today I'm so happy because we get an open pantry, and that means, you know, we can keep going back for ingredients if we forget them.
Nick, how you going? You've never actually cooked duck before, but you're cooking duck right now.
Yep. I was thinking of making crispy duck with chilli and stir-fried bok choy and oyster sauce.
Oh, yum.
I was looking through a Carly Con cookbook and I just saw it and I thought it looked pretty good. So I thought I'd just try and do it today.
So you've just actually steamed the duck
Steamed it.
first. Now you're coating it in.
This is just some chili powder, plain flour and salt.
This sounds like a cracker dish. Is there anything that can go wrong with that duck?
Probably the skin not being too crispy and maybe it being overcooked.
But well, I might make a 3-time marinated duck, also with a side of wontons.
What's going in the wontons?
It's a minced of the duck breast,
Yep.
chili, garlic, ginger,
Yep.
water chestnuts, and
Yep.
some spring onions.
What about the duck? What are you most worried about?
Probably, yeah, the overcooking or undercooking.
I've decided to make duck dumplings cooked 2 ways.
They look absolutely beautiful. What's inside them?
There's duck, coriander, mint, chili, garlic, spring onions.
Yum. So what are you doing? Boiling them first and then frying them, or?
Yes, I'm going to fry some of them.
What are you most worried about?
I'm just a little bit worried that the duck won't be cooked.
Hey, Sam, how you going?
Hey, good.
How's it all coming together?
Pretty pressed for time now.
Oh, what are you cooking? What's the dish?
Duck with a Vietnamese salad.
So what are you going to find most difficult?
Probably
Duck?
getting the duck poached to perfection.
OK, Steve, feel confident?
Yes.
Today I've decided to create my own cold Asian salad with noodles on top. I sort of invented my own marinade and took some classic combinations like orange and duck and then put them together.
Woo. Let's get cracking, because you've got 10 minutes to go. I hope your ducks are flying onto the plate.
I get the duck out of the poaching liquid and it doesn't look like it's cooked enough.
Howdy, Sam. How you doing?
I'm not sure if that's cooked or not.
Have you just pulled it out of the oven?
Yes.
Well, if you just let it sit for another few minutes, it will continue to cook a little bit more.
Oh, OK. I wouldn't want to be serving them undercooked duck.
You've got 5 minutes to go. Come on, guys.
Come on! Sophia's out the back, and again, she's on top of the ladder. She's making these beautiful little wontons filled with duck, ginger, garlic, and she's first blanching them in water, and then I think she's going to fry them, so they've got that sort of 2 different textures. She's a clever cook.
Nick, I think he's doing a really good job. I'm looking at a little plate of blanched, very green bok choy and a beautifully cooked piece of duck.
And this is a kid that said he's never cooked with duck before.
Yeah.
Jack's doing 2 Japanese-inspired dishes. One of them a gyoza, a duck, and the other one a duck tataki with wasabi cream.
Wow.
I know he gets quite artistic. I saw him piping wasabi cream in the sort of shape of yin-yang.
Yeah.
So,
Can I tell you what? There's a bit of chilli out there.
Oh.
Can you handle it? That's the question.
Bring out the towels. It smells absolutely beautiful in here, like a little Asian kitchen. You've got 1 minute to go.
So there's 30 seconds to go. Then I realise there's no lime on that plate. I race to the pantry.
You've got 10 seconds to go.
And 10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Well done, guys.
When time's up, I'm looking at my finished dish and I'm really happy. The other dishes look really good, so I think this will be a really hard one to judge.
Time to get this tasting started. Isabella and Sophia. Sophia, what have you cooked?
I've cooked Asian dumplings, cooked 2 ways.
And 2 different dipping sauces?
Yeah.
Which is this one here?
That one's the chili one, but if you don't want it, I made a ginger one, especially for people like you who don't like chili.
Georgie. Did you do that just for George, just in case he didn't like the chili? Oh, George. Is he sweating?
We could break down all the, foodie elements of this dish, but at the end of the day, it comes down to one thing. We love it. I love the fried ones more than the steamed ones, understandably, but what I love is that vinaigrette with the ginger in it. It's got this sort of brown vinegar in there. So it's just delicious. Brilliant job, Sophia.
Those dumplings, the steamed ones, they're so silky, and you've got all the balance of those beautiful ginger and garlic and chilli inside, just absolutely perfect. And the sauces just sing on the tongue. So, congratulations, well done.
They're chefs, and if I can impress them, then I'm really happy.
Isabella, tell us what you've cooked.
I've cooked an Asian duck salad with egg noodles and a chili and ginger sauce.
And do we put this sauce on?
It's actually dressing, and it's quite strong.
So we'll put a bit on?
Yeah. Lots.
I love that. What I get is that cooling cucumber, cooling orange, big chili kick, and then I get that lovely duck.
That duck was so silky smooth, wasn't it? An absolutely delicious dish.
A beautiful dish, Isabella. Thank you so much.
I've made a duck stir fry with asparagus and snow beans and noodles.
Well, Cassidy, I can't believe that you've never cooked duck before because that duck was very pleasant to eat. Well done.
Thank you.
Right, Jack, what did you cook?
A duo of duck with a wasabi cream.
A dish with bags of flavour, Jack. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Emily, tell us what you've cooked.
I've made duck wontons with a tomato broth.
Are you pleased?
Well, the broth is kind of split a bit.
The sauce was very rich and very tomatoey and it sort of did overpower the whole dish. But the little wonton all on its own had a very delicate flavour to it. I think you did a really good job. Well done.
Thanks.
As I'm carrying the dish up to the judges, what I'm worried about is the duck may be a bit overcooked. It's a marinated duck with Asian greens and I have a side of wontons.
Pierre, that duck's just a wee bit overcooked. But I'll forgive you because it's still pink and that skin has got loads of flavour. Ginger, garlic, pak choy, you've got lots of mushrooms in there, bit of chilli. Absolutely love that dish. The presentation of that duck there is well beyond your years, honestly.
You're too young to be cooking like this, you know? You're not allowed. What I really loved is the way you folded those little dumplings, you know? They're like little tortellinis. They look beautiful. A brilliant effort, buddy. Well done.
Thank you.
I've made duck with a Vietnamese salad.
Sam, when I visited you at the bench, you were really worried about the duck not being cooked perfectly. I have to say that duck is perfect. The salad was beautiful and fresh.
And the lime on the side there just makes you want to dive in. I think you've done a cracking job, mate. That is the best dish I've seen you put up so far.
Wow, that was like one of the biggest compliments I've ever had during the competition.
I've cooked a honey and soy duck on a bed of Asian vegetables.
Alex, what we've got is crunchy vegetables that are zippy and zingy and duck that's not overcooked. Well done, mate.
I've made 2 different types of rice paper rolls, and I've also put a coconut and hoisin dipping sauce with that.
Lucy, I love those. I think they're really delicious. And actually that sauce, even though it's thick, really good. Love it.
Thank you.
Sienna, tell us what you cooked.
Today I've made a Thai duck and coconut soup.
What could you have done better?
Put a bit more flavour into the soup.
Sienna, that doesn't need any more flavour. That's a really punchy soup. You've cooked the duck perfectly. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. So, really well done.
Anthony, tell us about your duck dish.
It's called Asian quack with greens and omelette.
Wow, loads of flavour. It tastes really beautiful. Good job. Well done, Anthony. So, Nick, what's the dish? Tell us what it is.
It's crispy skin duck with chili and bok choy and oyster sauce. I'm really worried of George. I actually bring up a tea towel for him to wipe his sweat with.
Oh, Nick!
Very thoughtful of you, Nicholas. Thank you.
Did you put a lot of chilli in this dish?
Yeah, there's a lot of chili powder on the duck and some over it.
I'm ready. I'm ready to do battle.
George comes up to taste and he actually puts a piece of chili on the duck and I'm like, oh no, and then he puts it in his mouth. Ugh.
Wow, Nick, you have cooked the duck absolutely perfectly. You've got this beautiful sort of sweet vinaigrette type sauce, the bok choy that's been perfectly cooked, the chili, which I love, coriander and lemon. That is a match made in heaven. Wow.
Nick, very thoughtful of you for giving me your towel. I'm not going to tell you how much I like the dish. I'm going to write it down for you and you can keep this as a memory.
Thanks.
You're a legend.
The judges have tasted our food, and now it's time to find out who the winner is.
Everyone's done an amazing job. I think it's going to be a really tough choice.
Right, chefettes, coming in at third place and being awarded 2 points is Pierre.
I'm very proud of myself because I came third, and I'm very happy.
A beautiful roasted duck breast with a beautiful stir fry. Of course, those wontons that looked picture perfect. Well done, Pierre. In second place and winning 4 points is Sophia. Sophia, you delivered 2 beautiful dumplings, one of them fried, one of them boiled, with 2 gorgeous dipping sauces. Sophia, thank you so much. Okay, the winner of the first ever Choose a Box Challenge, which earns their maker 6 points, is Nick.
I won, and I'm really excited because that's 2 wins in a row and I'm over the moon.
Nick, you've got a natural talent. I mean, you've never cooked duck before. The skin was delicious. But what was lovely was that sort of oily, sticky sauce on the bottom of the plate. Couldn't get enough of it. Good stuff.
Today, we've decided to award 1 point for the most improved cook. And that award goes to Sam.
It feels really great just to be recognised by everybody for the dishes that I do.
Sam, you did a brilliant job today. You produced a beautiful piece of duck that incorporated all the flavours that I think we love, that are fresh and they're healthy, cucumber, all those lovely herbs. That was a really balanced, very clever little dish.
I'm so happy that I've gone from here to right up there.
Let's have a quick look at the scoreboard and see where you all stand. And of course, congratulations to the big point earners of the day, and that's Nick and Sophia. Are you ready for your next challenge?
Yes, Chef!
The challenge that you're about to face is a pressure test. You'll get the same ingredients, the same recipe, and the same time limit to produce the same dish.
For today's pressure test, we have brought in a giant of the Australian food industry. This person is our top food stylist, and she has sold millions of cookbooks. She's also a very special member of the MasterChef family. Can you guess who it is? Who is it? You're absolutely right. Please welcome, carrying the dish that you'll be cooking today, Donna Hay.
When she walked in, I couldn't believe my eyes. I had to get Sienna to stop pinching me. I couldn't believe it.
It's Donna Hay. Donna Hay walks in and I'm going, oh my God, we must be making one of her dishes. This is so cool.
So guys, are you excited about cooking with me today?
Yes!
Yeah? Do you think it's time I showed you what's under the cloche?
Yes!
All right then. So the dish you'll be making today is my 4-tier chocolate cake.
The first thing I thought was, wow.
Now, in order to decorate your cake and do Donna's recipe justice, you'll need some pretty spectacular ingredients.
Awesome!
The strawberries. They reveal so much stuff, nuts, fresh fruit, cake decorations, cream, vanilla. It's gonna be so much fun to just put everything together on a cake and make it look beautiful.
So you very talented junior chefs are going to put your creative mark on the top of my cake. Although my advice is to always keep it simple. Less is more.
Less might be more, but more is Jack.
Donna, as beautiful and as innocent as your chocolate cake looks, I'm sure there's a few little pressure points there that our young cooks need to know about.
Well, first of all, just basically the cake. Undercook it or overcook it, it's not going to be great. It's a really lovely, fluffy but moist chocolate cake, so watch your cooking times.
I've undercooked quite a few cakes and I've also overcooked some, so I'm really worried about that.
The second pressure point is cutting the cake. What we're going to give to you today is 2 little cake tins. You just have to cut each cake in half to get your 4 layers. And of course, even layers.
It looks really hard to do. All the 4 layers are exactly even, so I'm a little bit, yeah.
And then the third pressure point is actually frosting. That lovely cream cheese, chocolate, truffle filling.
It's really good to taste it. I think we have to do that more often.
Well, you've tasted Donna Hayes' delicious chocolate cake. This is going to be a difficult one. It looks simple, but looks can be deceiving, so beware. You've got 1 hour to bake your cake and 15 minutes to decorate it. Are you ready?
Yes, sir!
Well, get to your benches. Your time starts now.
Time starts, and the first thing I do is run to my bench, and then I pull out Donna Hayes' recipe, and then I start making my cake batter.
It's just like a straight race because we'll have the same recipe, the same ingredients, and the same time limit.
Lucy, you got flour on your nose. Come here. All right, and hang on a minute. For your ears. Right, no, that's good.
I'm quite happy that we're cooking a cake because cakes and desserts are what I do best. Basically, I'm the 3rd generation cake queen. First is my nan, and second is my mum. I love baking with my mum.
You've made lots of cakes, right?
A lot.
Is that the sort of thing you make at home?
Every single year I compete in the Albion Park show.
Yep.
I did an afternoon tea tray with jam drops and patty cakes, and I won junior champion out of all of the under 18s.
Wow. OK, well, good luck. Make sure you cook it properly.
Nice technique, scraping down your bowl.
To make the cake mix, first put it on a cocoa mixture, which is made of cocoa, butter, water. Then you start with all your dries, you know, flour, bicarb soda, sugar. And then you put the cocoa mixture in, stir it in, then you stir through eggs and buttermilk. Whip it into the greased pots, and then place it in the oven. It's all done.
I was the first one to get my 2 cakes into the oven with Sienna at the same time. We're going at the same pace. Then I get straight onto my icing.
Have you made many chocolate cakes before?
Yeah, I've made quite a few.
Tell me about them.
One went horribly wrong once.
OK.
And I filled it too high, so the top burnt and sunk in, and the rest didn't cook at all.
What happens if that goes wrong today? What are you going to do?
In big trouble.
You're in big trouble.
Emily, looks like you've already got your cake in the oven.
Yeah.
You're up to your frosting. How did your cake go?
Good.
That cake, will it be cooked beautifully?
If I keep checking on it and when it's about 40 minutes, I see how it's going, I think I'll get it right.
Right, my little cheflings, if you don't get the cake in the oven in the next 2 minutes, you're going to be in trouble.
When I'm whisking in my buttermilk and my egg, I realise that it's looking very runny. I just decide to put in the cake tins and hopefully it'll cook in time.
Hey, what's going on, Lucy?
I forgot to put the egg and buttermilk in.
Oh, my goodness.
When I realised that I hadn't put the eggs and buttermilk in, my heart dropped, and I never, ever thought I was going to get this cake on the tray.
Lucy, I can't believe you did that.
I can't believe I did either.
Oh. Bang it in. Let's keep our fingers crossed and hope it's OK.
All crossing.
Once my cakes are in the oven, I start making the icing. The icing consists of cocoa, butter, some vanilla and cream cheese.
For the top of the cake, I've decided on doing a fresh berry salsa with some vanilla sugar and some chocolate.
How's it all going?
I think it's going pretty good.
That looks really beautiful, doesn't it? This sort of icing, it looks really silky, smooth and delicious. You tempering chocolate?
I'm melting it and then putting it onto baking paper and then putting that in the fridge to cool down and then using a melon baller to scrape.
Pierre.
Hello.
You pumped?
Yes.
Excited?
Yep.
What is going to be your signature on this cake?
I was thinking of maybe on the top, like a blueberry coulis, and then I was going to have a fan strawberry in the middle.
You got a bit of work to do, Pierre. We'll leave you to it.
Hope it works.
So what are you making now? This is the decoration, right?
Yeah, I'm starting to melt chocolate, which I'm going to put in this tray and then freeze, and then place them on top of the cake with some strawberries.
What are you making?
I'm making stewed berries.
Yeah?
To go on top.
Nice.
Sam? King of chocolate.
Yeah.
That's what you said you were, no?
Yeah.
Are you the king of chocolate?
Definitely.
Why is that?
I can do chocolate in many ways. I can melt chocolate, temper chocolate.
So what's the decoration going to be?
It's going to be like isosceles triangles, like with tempered white chocolate and tempered dark chocolate. It's going to be coming up from the cake with a little squeeze of cream.
For my topping, I was thinking of doing marinated berries and shaved white chocolate.
What have you got there?
Just the orange. I'm just gonna kind of marinate these a little bit so they're not so sour. But you know how sometimes berries
Is orange sour?
No, because I'm putting it with a bit of icing sugar.
Great.
What's this stuff here?
That's actually the chocolate mixture,
What chocolate mixture?
the tempered chocolate mixture.
Oh. What happened with that?
I got confused with making ganache and making tempered chocolate, and the whole mixture splits, and I'm not sure what to do.
So look, it tastes nice. I'm sure you could make little cornels or something out of it and pop it onto the cake, but...
Yeah, okay.
I don't think they're ready.
Well, they look a little bit ready. Are you going to test them?
Guys, this is it. Your cake should be out of the oven now. You've got 15 minutes to decorate.
Now that the cakes are out and they've cooled down, it's time to start cutting the layers, and this is the tricky part. This is the part I was always worrying about.
If you cut the cake completely wrong, like slice the whole part off, you can't really save it.
When you cut it, remember to get down really low. Make sure that you really have the knife flat.
I look around and a few people have made a little mistake. Some have only got 2 layers, some have 3.
Donna, who's your favourite?
Oh, I'm loving the look of Pierre. I think he's really giving it his best shot. So he's trying to make some chocolate curls and he's trying to get a bit creative.
I love Isabella. She had a very clear idea with what she was going to do with this chocolate cake. She's made chocolate cake before. She's a little pastry cook, I think, at heart. And she said, I'm just going to do little white chocolate curls and fresh strawberries. I love that.
Nice.
Simple chocolate cake,
You know
2
me,
things
Gary.
on it.
Less is more.
Less is more. Lucy's having a few problems with her chocolate cake. I'm not sure that she's got that back in the oven with time enough to cook. What about young Nick?
Well, I'm a bit worried about Nick. Actually, I'm really worried about Nick.
Why?
Oh, because, look, I saw his cakes come out of the oven and they're not cooked.
Okay.
Like, I can see liquid in the top.
So when I'm cutting into my cake, it just like starts to fall apart and it's totally raw inside.
Is that one really undercooked as well?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think yeah, see it's all gooey in the middle. Maybe just do 2 layers instead of trying to do 4. They say that 15 people out of every 10 love a nice chocolate cake. We can't wait to taste them. You've got 2 minutes to go.
When we were plating up, you know, I just had a few glances around me. It was frantic. Like, everyone was trying to get everything on the plate. This part of the dish, the presentation, is quite important, especially to Donna Hay, because she's a presentation queen.
You've got 30 seconds, last little touches. Come on, crew, let's go.
Guys, yeah.
You have 10 seconds to go.
9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up.
The challenge is over. I can't believe I've put together this amazing little 4-tier chocolate cake,
And we'll be presenting it to Donna Hay. I'm just so excited.
OK, no time to waste. Let's get this tasting started.
I'd like to call up Isabella and Jack.
When it's time for them to taste my cake, including Donna Hay, like Donna Hay's about to taste it, I'm really excited, a little bit nervous, a little bit worried. I don't know what they're going to think.
Isabella, tell me about your toppings.
My topping is a vanilla cream with a fanned strawberry and shaved chocolate.
Oh, that's disappointing. Just kidding!
Look at that. How proud are you right now?
Very, very.
Yeah. I'm almost speechless. Isabella, that is just amazing. Perfect cake, perfect layers of truffle. You've got enough cream icing in there for the balance. I love the understated topping. I don't think I can say any more. It's wonderful, absolutely perfect. Well done, sensational job today.
Jack, that is a freaky looking cake. Freaky. So what have you got on there?
I've got raspberries with icing inside and...
Inside the raspberries?
Yeah. All the nuts that were in the selection, cocoa powder and cinnamon sugar.
Wow.
The saying has it, a dog looks like its owner. I think the cake looks like its maker. In a good way, mate. Well done, Jack.
Well done.
Thank you.
Next up, Pierre and Sienna. Pierre, it looks fantastic. Have you made a chocolate cake like this before?
Never.
Never. All right.
Ready?
I think so.
How do you feel now? See a big smile on your face?
Relieved.
Relieved. Super moist chocolate cake, cut into 4 beautiful layers, loads of that buttercream frosting inside, perfectly built. You're either going to be a builder or you're going to be a cake maker. That is absolutely brilliant.
Baking is all about being precise and accurate, and that is why you have 4 perfect, beautiful, fluffy layers of chocolate cake. You have done a sensational job today.
Sienna, should we put a bit of berry sauce on the side?
Sure.
Sienna, you're only 9 years old. This is incredible. Beautiful textures, flavours, imagination, the berry coulis on the side. You're a little star.
Well, Cassidy, you didn't get the 4 layers, but you got 3 beautiful layers, and I do like those little leaves as decorations. Very clever. Well done.
Thank you.
I have a chocolate dipped strawberry with a vanilla cream and a chocolate swirl.
Absolutely beautiful. The flavours were really perfect. Well done.
Lucy and Nick. Lucy, you nearly had a disaster. Tell us about that.
When I was making my batter for the cake, I'd forgotten the eggs and the buttermilk.
No!
And I was like, oh,
Cuts well.
Lucy, that cake is absolutely delicious. It's so moist and it's so moorish. You did a really good job. A lovely cake. Thank you, Lucy.
thank you.
Hello, Lucy.
So, Nick, how did you go?
It turned out a bit undercooked, so when I tried to slice it, it kind of fell apart. So you only got 3 layers, and it looked a bit wonky, so I just put some icing around the side.
Lucy, do you like it?
It's really, really, really good.
You know, you undercook the cake, but I love that it's moist and soft and it's a bit sort of chocolate fudgy.
It's truffly. You've made the most amazing chocolate truffle cake. It's incredible.
Well done, buddy. Good job.
It's really important for a chef not to give up ever, so I think it's really good that I didn't give up.
Emily, I'm so impressed with your cake. How about that height? It's great cake, great frosting. Well done, it's absolutely brilliant.
Thanks.
Anthony, there might only be 2 layers of cake there, but that cake is super sensational.
Sam, how'd you go today?
Not so good.
What issues did you have, buddy?
With the tempering of the chocolate, it came out a bit too thick. Well, I guess I have a first time for everything.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
How you doing? What would I prefer, a cake with loads of tempered chocolate on it or cream and berries on the top? Cream and berries win. Well done, mate. Sofia, come stai?
Sono contenta.
Bravo. Did you enjoy making your cake?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. A lot of fun?
Lots of fun.
What's on the top, Sophia? Is that like a compote or just plain fruit?
A mixed berry salsa.
Mixed berry salsa.
With vanilla sugar. Are you ready, Sophia?
Dun, dun, dun!
Pretty damn impressive.
I'm sorry about this, tummy. I'm laughing because I'm looking at you all and you're all absolutely plastered in chocolate. That's what you call a good day in the kitchen. Love it. Except Sophia, who's strangely clean. Except for that side. Brilliant. Guys, it was a really difficult decision because you all did such a fabulous job. But at the end of the day, we had to pick the 3 top cakes. If I call your name, please step forward. 3rd place and earning 2 points is Pierre. Pierre, you worked in such an organised way in the kitchen, and on top of that, produced that beautiful cake. 4 gorgeous layers and simply decorated. Excellent work. In 2nd place, earning a massive 4 points is Isabella. Wow, Isabella, you're turning into one of those that everybody has to beat. Lovely job today. 4 beautiful layers, lovely balance of buttercream, and just that simple cream with the shavings of chocolate on the top. Really good. Well done.
Thank you.
And the winner of today's challenge is Sophia.
When the judges called out my name for first place, I was so thrilled, I was excited.
Sophia, you're the winner today. The reason it was so good was that buttercream. It was so smooth, so chocolatey, absolutely perfect. Now, as you know, we're also awarding an extra point to the person who we think has improved most. Our most improved is Alex.
Yes, I finally got my first point in this competition. I feel so great.
Good job today. 4 layers and a little bit of creativity as well, a little bit of yourself, and you deserve that extra point for being most improved, so well done. Now, because this was such a difficult challenge to judge, we're going to another most improved today. So that second most improved goes to Emily.
I think it was pretty awesome to get an extra point in Don Hayes' challenge because it proves to me that they really liked my cake.
Well done, Emily. Yeah! That was a beautiful cake, really delicious, right balance of chocolate, very delicate, very beautiful. You keep cooking like that, Emily, that's brilliant.
Let's have a look at the scoreboard and see where everyone's standing. First place, Sophia. In second place, Nick. And in third place, Isabella. Well done.
What an unbelievably good day we've had. You continue to blow us away with your cooking. But tomorrow, it's going to be the last day for 4 of you in this kitchen.
I'm going to do my best that I've ever done before. Forget about what I've said in the past. It's on. It is on like Donkey Kong.
Next time on Junior MasterChef, 4 young cooks will be going home.
Today is going to be one of the most important days you've ever faced.
To keep their competition dreams alive, they'll take on the biggest taste test ever seen.
Oh my gosh, the world's largest pizza is walked through the MasterChef kitchen doors.
And it's double trouble.
You need to boom, boom, shake the room.
2 hours to cook 2 incredible dishes.
It is a bit risky, but that's who I am. I'm a risk guy.
Which kids can impress the judges the most?
Everyone's going to produce really good dishes today.